So, guys, we're taking a look at the Digivolving Spirit 01 Keramon to Diablo figure. I'm not taking a look at the packaging because it's pretty much like all the other packaging that I have, and this is my second take on it. So I might be able to rescue from the first take the packaging opening. So if you get two style intros at the beginning of this video, then it means I have rescued the packaging art. But I didn't like the first take I did with this figure, the first review I did for this figure, and I did not like it at all. So I did manage to think about redoing it, and here we are redoing it in this take. So we're taking a look at Digivolving Spirits Keramon to Diablomon / Diaboromon figure here, and I really I like the Diablomon form. I don't like Keramon as much. I mean, saying that, it really is hard to do it, and he's very fiddly as well, getting him into this mode, because everything intricate into little panel lines and clips into there, and the back, it's really just looks like a folded up Diablomon in a weird cocoon thing. So a lot of the features I like about this figure really is pretty much the reds on the hands here and the green eyes. Keramon has got the rookie eyes. If we take a look at, I call them the rookie eyes because Agumon has the same sort of design as Keramon's eyes. Gabumon hasn't. He has got more beasts, but Biomon and Gomamon, Patamon, and I think Palmon as well all have these sort of eye designs on here as well. Keramon fits the bill very nicely in the eye department. I do like the white on the mouth here, and the red, and the crimson red of the mouth, the greens, the nice crimson there, showing the crimson on here as well, on the front of the eye shapes here as well. I like the orangey yellows used here, definitely on these flaps here as well. I like the whole wavy line thing that's meant to represent those weird tentacles that it's meant to have. Only way I could have saw them doing it like this, but other than that, it literally is just molded into this design and looks really, really horrible. The colours don't even match either. We've got like a purpley design here, and then we've got a bluish design on top, and then we've got that similar colour of that purple there. So it doesn't really match all that well. Articulations are all on those metal ball joints as well. He's got up and down movement in the arms, all full on ball joints. Got waist rotation, double jointed elbows, wrists on the ball joints, and swivels as well. And the articulation hands are pretty much flat because it's also trying to hide the very noticeable Diablomon fingers, and he has waist articulation but no head or leg articulation due to transformation and the way he transforms. We will take a look at the comparisons between Agumon and Gabumon. While I said in my Gabumon review that Gabumon's fun to transform, Keramon is in the half and half boat in the transformation, to the point where he can be fun, but he's very finicky to the point where it makes me not want to transform him, because there's so many things that pop off as well, and certain parts of the transformation really does hinder it in a way where I don't like it. I was afraid yet again to transform that guy from Wargreymon back into Agumon so I can do this comparison, and it just really frightened me for him. Because definitely, if you see my review for Agumon, you know why. But yeah, let's take those two away, and we'll get to see them again as Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon later. But yeah, so in theory, let's get into the time lapse for this guy and get him changed right back into Diablomon, and let's take a look over him there as well.
Not all days are sunny, sometimes rain will appear from a blue sky. But make the rain your friend, find an umbrella and keep your chin up, smile to the night. No man up can lead you to your own
Okay guys, after the transformation sequence, and this is actually a reshoot, because he altered the audio with static, and I am sticking with that. So yes, that is the whole dilemma of this reshoot, and it's how I'm going to be playing with this figure in terms of not a storyline element, but I'm going to try and like do a storyline thing from this point on now, where I have done this element of the story, and he attacked some the audio digitally via going into the feed, because because being recorded he manages to or static. I don't know. I'm just going to continue here. So, like I said, after the transformation sequence and all that, I'm going to quickly go over accessories. This is pre-installed on his stand, so we've got that. And then you get a little one what's used mainly for Keramon, but you can also use it with him as well. And I think the small one works 10 times better for him for posing. Anyway, like that. I'm also trying to see if. And I also readjusted the camera size a little bit as well, so I can actually show you a little bit more of the detail. So, done that. He also comes with his pocket watch as well, and that is also made out of die cast. And that is the die cast check that I'm doing. Any die cast male with accessories is doing a die cast check. I'm just gonna drop it on the floor, and that really does tell me. Now, colour scheme, you can see he's got this nice like dark bluish purple around the body here, around here, with the orange and this like weird like greyish green colour. All for the legs, red, this nice crimson red for the hands, claws, and for the feet claws as well. We've got some of that for the head. Don't know if I can get that focused. Nope. But it's got that, so let's really focus on there, and let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit, pan up, and so you can see the head's really nicely done as well, and I do like how the eyes and the greens are maxed out as well, very nicely done. I do like the teeth, so we're gonna zoom out now and do the articulation. The hands are very hindered, well the arms mainly, due to how Keramon's head just folds away under these pads. So he's very hindered, but you can move them back and forth. They are on those metal coated ball joints. Can swivel at the top there, can swivel at the joint as well. Very stiff joints at both ends, I believe, if you get the joint turned right, but I highly don't recommend it because it breaks the silhouette up. Definitely when you've got Keramon's arms colour on the other side. Double jointed elbow, don't recommend you bend him too much due to same reason. And illusion. You could rotate the arm when doing a pose with his hands, so it doesn't break the illusion that much, but will break it when you bring it back down and then you rotate it back around for stop motion purposes. Individual claw articulation as well, ball joint as well, they're very loose. All that. Legs, well, let me just adjust the camera. Legs, forward, back motion like that. Bends at elbow, no double jointed knee. Feet pivots as well, up and down, all that. No waist articulation, sadly. Head can rotate side to side, very stiffly, but can rotate side to side. And he's very sharp on the top here as well. Well, as you notice, these are on ball joints as well, so got a lot of articulation. Before I put him on the stand and display him for the end of this review for the stand. I'm going to stand him up straight, like that. Yeah. Going to rotate the camera up now. And comparison now with Diaboromon and Metal Garurumon. Well, we're going to compare Male Garurumon like that first off, but then I'm going to pose Male Garurumon straight up with his feet down and his arms down as well, and try and get somewhat of a comparison here. Gonna fold the wings away this moment in time so we can get a nice like silhouette. Tiptoe him up. So he is taller than Diaboromon. He is shorter than Metal Garurumon. So he's in between these two, what I think is very, very nicely a nice scale wise, I think, with the figures. Definitely when you have to incorporate that all of them needs to transform into a robot. Not a robot, into a rookie and into a megaform as well. Now, this is going to be the evil thing. I will say this. The Digivolution transformations, these two are fun. He's a little bit more annoying, but he is still as fun because the fact that he has ball joints on the side and they pop off easily when you need to transform into Keramon. It's very easy. You can just pop the shoulder pads off, get all the figure into the position that he needs to be in, and then you could pop the shoulder pads back into place where they need to be, and he is done. So he has got a much more funner transformation than Diaboromon, but Diaboromon still has that nice inkling of a transformation that I don't like. Definitely with the brittle pads here, and how the whole body of Diaboromon wraps around certain parts of the figure and of how brittle it is. Still, the top one so far is Garurumon. Changing him from Diablomon to Garurumon is still a much more funner transformation, and it works 10 times better as well. So we'll move these out of the way now that we are done with him, and we'll get this stand, and we'll... So yeah, so do I recommend him? Well, him being technically the first ever Keramon Diablomon figure we have ever gotten, I say so because, heck, this might be the only time we're going to get a Diablomon figure, because it might just be it and then we don't ever get another one in years. So I say if you wanted a Diablomon since you saw a children's war game or you've seen Digimon the movie and you wanted a figure to represent with your Diaboromon and Male Garurumon, or with the other Digivolving spirits to represent or recreate scenes from that movie with the other Digivolving spirits figures, then get him. He is going to be, I think he is definitely going to be one of the must-have Digivolving spirit figures on the list, and I do recommend picking him up as well. Like I said, I like the colour scheme, the colours, everything used on him is brilliant. The recreation of the clock is brilliant, and everything like that is just perfect. And I mean perfect. Now, there is a lot of other things that I would say, I wouldn't say much to do with changing him about things, but Keramon is the weaker of the two forms, like every rookie mode is. And as you notice with each version, each Digivolving Spirits toy, I have rated each forms at the end of each video. So Agumon is still top for rookie forms, followed by Keramon. I will say Keramon is definitely second, and Diablomon is still third. Now is in third place. The more Digivolving Spirits we get, the more I will be giving them rankings, and also give them my factor of what I liked about the transformation at the end as well, and everything like that will be coming with 0 4s Gatomon. So Angelwoman, another figure that never got a Digivolving toy. It has got... Gatomon did have other toys on its run many times, but not a Digivolving toy. So next release is the first Digivolving toy of Gatomon to Angelwoman. One that actually makes sense to do than the other ones that are coming out that are going from Rookie to Ultimate. The fact that we're getting a champion going to Ultimate is... because I need to remind you guys, Gatomon is a champion level Digimon, not a rookie level Digimon. But her appearance looks very rookie-like. But she is a champion level Digimon that is Digivolving into her ultimate form, what is Angelwoman. So I'll be taking a look at her when it comes and when it's released. But other than that, I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Take Corner, and this has been my review for Digivolving Spirit 03 Keramon to Diablomon or Diaboromon if you prefer the English name, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya, and go back to the beginning.
That has been laid out only for you. We rise and fall. I can't recall if I've ever seen you afraid or insecure. You're not the quitting type. You stand your ground. Seize the days and the dreams you have. Protect the people you care about. You'll be the hero that we need. Its fire's lit, it will explode in our wishes. However ambitious, will grant us a whole new start. Show me your brave heart. Our sun is sometimes rain will appear from the blue sky. But make the rain your friend, find an umbrella and keep your chin up, smile to the night. No